And of course turn the light on and got our horns there. All right, let's get moving. Let's go ahead and just get moving. Ah, that looks cool. We're speeding the piston train up. Hold on, we got a straightaway here. Oh, this is insane. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and yes folks, we are back once again, and today we are in the train world. Now this is something, we kind of teased it a little bit last train episode, but that wasn't the actual map. Today we actually have the full-blown train world map. Now there's a lot of work that needs to be done to this, and I do have to thank somebody, for basically putting together all these tiles and track, because this was a bit of a chore, but the mod maker of the train mod here, we're going to call him X because I can never pronounce his name right, and I murder it every time. I'll flash his name up on screen. But yeah, he has gone in here and actually put together some of the tiles from the workshop, and he's used his train line. So we have some loops, or at least some starting loops. We're going to add some more to this. We're going to add some buildings. As you can see in the background, we have quite a few trains here. And yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. So anyways, if you guys have any suggestions for the train world, comment below. And if you want to join the Discord, I will probably open up a train channel on there. That way we can share creations, talk about maybe future items for the train world, including buildings, trains, cars, because this isn't just trains. It's going to actually be a couple other things. So yeah. We're going to do that, and if you're enjoying Scrap Mechanic on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and let's jump right into this. Alright, so we are on the tracks here. This is a kind of a dead end. We have an opening over here, which could be the train yard. I'm not 100% sure what this is going to be yet. You're going to see a lot of areas like this on the map where you can see a lot, but there's not a building there yet. So we've got a bunch of different opportunities for different things here. Now, one thing that I think I'm going to do, this could be the train yard, but I'm going to start running my roads up the side of certain areas. That way, if we want to have some cars, we can drive around. Like I said, this is not just trains. It's going to be more like we'll call it like a work world. There'll be different, maybe factories, different services, tons of cool little things. But anyways, last episode, this was a train that I created. This is based a little bit around a Union Pacific. Which, keep in mind, my trains are not 100% correct. I know some people get a little antsy about some of the trains. But I did actually take this train and I took some suggestions for it, and we've actually changed it. This is the original one from the last episode. It's actually just two engines here. You get a connection, and it actually drives forward. I've got all the, basically all the connections reversed or moved up in the back engine up to this one, so it actually works. But I've taken that train, changed the shape up, changed the sides up, wheels up, and we've made something, it looks close to a Santa Fe, at least the paint scheme and the shape of the train itself. I cut the nose off, kind of reshaped it to make it look a little less boxy. There's still a couple pieces that I would like to have to help shape this. And I've gone in, we've added thrusters to it, so now it pins itself down to the track, so no more derailing. I've added the buffers to it, and overall I'm a little bit more satisfied with this one. We've added suspension to the bottom of it, like I said, changed the wheels. So, it sets a little bit lower, pretty cool little train. We're actually going to drive this one over to where the connection is. We've got another loop over there. Now, we will check out these other trains here in just a second. Let's go ahead and hop up into this one first. Now, there's several different ways that I've seen people make trains control. We've got a couple examples over there. I like to drive mine with the W key, but I've seen certain people just have it where you hit a button and the train starts going. So we're going to hit 3 here. We're going to pin the train down. And, of course, turn the light on and got our horns there. All right, let's get moving. Alright, so one thing I should go ahead and point out is the whole fact that we have curves now in the track. Now these curves were created by X, so we didn't have them last episode, and they're a little tricky, especially with the train that I'm trying to use right now. With a smaller train, this is easier, but what I'm doing, I've got the thrusters on this train that are pinning it down right now, because the track is not perfectly straight when it's, or not perfectly curved. So it kind of has a zigzag pattern. So it does a lot of shaking, and sometimes it'll derail the train. Now, if I didn't have the thrusters on, this would be a lot faster, but a lot more dangerous. You're not guaranteed to make it through, at least with 2 engines. Now, if you're in a single train, sure, you could probably cruise through pretty fast, but we're gonna keep it lit up here. Let's go ahead and undo it. There we go. We're gonna wiggle it a little bit, see if we can get it to go through. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna be heading down. We've got an actual track switcher up ahead, and you can see where we're waiting to do one side of the loop, and I'll show you guys that. Alright, here we come. Now, I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna stick a station right around here. How's the track switch? Can I go? Okay, I can drive straight. So yeah, we're gonna go straight through here, but there's a little switch on the side of the track there. We can swap it off. We can go to a different loop, or maybe we can go to like a station or something. I think that could be pretty cool. So anyways, we're coming up to another curve here. Now I gotta watch out. There is some brakes in the track, but some of them are acting a little bit weird. Actually, which loop are we on? Oh, there's another inner loop here. Oh, I gotta figure out exactly where we're heading here. I think we're heading towards another dead end. Let me get to the other side of this. But yeah, if you guys want to see like a station here, let me know. I think that would fit pretty good in this area. This also has like this little rock pit. Let's go ahead and hop out real quick. While we're over here, we'll just use this. Sometimes I get stuck on the seat there. Let's walk over here. Let's see. This could be like a quarry or something. Maybe we can get some big vehicles. There's actually like a stunt ramp over. Oh, this is a quarry. Oh, I did not realize how detailed this tile was. That's really deceiving. I'm kind of glad we stopped here. Oh yeah. That's definitely what that could be. Is there any caves down here? Can I get, if I fall into this, can I get out of it? Hold on. Top down here. Yeah, there's a pad down here. Yeah, this can definitely work for some type of quarry or something. So we'll get some maybe mining vehicles in here. I don't visually see a cave right now, but maybe there is one around here somewheres. But yeah, this is going to be a really good tile to use. Plus, it's got the big road that kind of leads all the way out of it, so we can drive vehicles down in here. Maybe we'll have to do like a little station to do some pickup for maybe mining materials down here. That could be cool. All right, the train's right there. The quarry that we were just at is right over there. We're about to change the tracks and go on the inner loop. Over here, this is kind of going to be a harbor area. I know it looks a little odd as far as the water or lack of water. Scrap Mechanic, you have 2 options to mimic water. You can use one of the dirt blocks. That does a pretty good job, or you can just kind of paint the surface. So that might be something that we interact with a little bit. Maybe have some sort of harbor over there. But yeah, we're at a switch here. Now let's go ahead. I wanted to show you guys how this works. So we're gonna walk up here. This track basically is just gonna force you into the inner loop here. Now, is the track switched? No, it's not. So if we were to run on this right now, the rail would run right into the track here. So we need to hit this button here. There we go. That swaps it on. So that's gonna swap us into the loop here. But as soon as we pass it, it needs to swap back. That way we make this a continuous circuit. There might be a way to do this with maybe some sensors or something in the future, but right now it's your basic track switch. So we're gonna switch over to that. Over there, you're seeing some the tiles, the inner tiles. I believe right here, this is actually a little dirt track tile, like a little off-road racetrack. There's a farm around here too, so we might do some farming things. Now we're about to switch trains. I want to go ahead and just try to take this little switch first with this one, but I do want to show off some of the other trains and not just this one, because this one isn't too much different. Oh, I just deleted something. I deleted a block. Dang it. Yeah, this train isn't too much different than the last one, so I just wanted to make some improvements on it. And one improvement, I probably need to put a seat block right there in the door. That way I can actually get into it. All right, we're about to see if this train can take a switch. Now, the last version of this could, so I don't expect really too many issues here. I don't know if should I have the thrusters? I'm gonna turn those off right here, just in case that wants to maybe throw it off track. So here we go. Swapping over, it's looking good, looking good. It's gonna hit there, there we go, all right. So waiting for the back engine to get on, looking good, and clear. Okay, so we have cleared onto the inner loop. Now this is a complete loop that we're about to take. I'm gonna go grab one of the other trains, that way I can show you guys some of the other options for trains in this world. But yeah, this is my Santa Fe. This should be on the workshop by the time this video goes up if you want to download it. It does have a couple mods on it, but nothing too crazy mod-wise. But yeah, let's go grab another train and we're gonna do this inner loop and I'll show you guys some of the other areas. Alright, so we have another train here. This is by X. This is a train called the NS685 locomotive from the English Electric Company. Gives a little backstory here in the controls. So yeah, this is actually the person who laid out the tracks on this awesome map. So we're gonna highlight this train. He's a very, very talented train builder. There's a actual group of guys that do a lot of trains here at Scrap Mechanic, and I must say they're like the best train creators. Like my train, I love my train, but it doesn't really quite come close to the detail that these guys get in theirs. So track switched right, yeah, we're good to go here. So yeah, this is this track or this train should work perfectly in this world because I mean he builds these in mind of like his mod, which he's the creator of the tracks themselves. So the train should be excellent here. All right, let's hop into here. Oh yeah, this is cool looking. All right, so let's go ahead, hop right here. All right, so we got some switches. You got your, ooh, that's a pretty low horn. Got that. We got different light modes. Let's see, we got that. Okay, there's some lights there at the top. Let's go ahead and just get moving. Ah, that looks cool. Question is, how fast can this train take the corners? I'm pretty sure since it's a, okay. All right, we still have to be careful here. Can we get, oh, we got back on the tracks. Yeah, you still have to be careful on the corners. No full speed on the corners. But this is making it through faster than mine was, but of course mine had the double engines there. So yeah, we're traveling along. Looks like we're actually by, you know, I said that was the off-road racetrack, but I actually think that's the farm area, which I do have some buildings ready to be installed there. There's a couple roads that lead around the inner part of the map. Now, as far as actual roads, like some of my town roads, I don't think I'll be sticking any in over here because I just don't think I have the correct roads, and I think they would look really cluttered. But over by the rail yard where we started, we'll probably be putting some roads over there. All right, we're kind of along the shoreline. You can see it there. I kind of wish that fence wasn't back there, but kind of breaks up the whole fact that this is almost like an island. Let's see, let's go. Okay, we're gonna take another corner here. Now there's another loop that I'm not sure if it's 100% completed. Actually, what I think that loop is there. Let's get close to it. I'll show you guys where that actually leads out to. But you can see some tracks in front of us. All right, that could be another loop over there. I'm kind of in unfamiliar areas right now. So what we're gonna do, this is gonna loop all the way around to where we, with the last train that we hooked on over there, the quarries, you can kind of see it in the distance. So what we're gonna do here, we're actually gonna reverse into this loop. So let's get it right here. There we go. Yeah, that's where we hooked on, right over there into this loop. So let's go ahead and hit the switch over here. There we go. Looking good. We're actually gonna reverse into this one. I'm not gonna remove it from the tracks and turn it around. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hop into here. There we go. So let's back up, and this should hook it over onto the other portion. Oh, gotta get a little bounce there. Let's take it easy. No rush, no rush. There it goes. It's looking good, looking good. There we go. All right. So we're on, I don't know if this is a complete loop. I want to say this might lead out to a dead end. This is where we might need to start building some tracks. Which all these tracks are already on the workshop and ready to go. Alright, so we're past the curve here. Now over there is like some off-road trails that we can use. Maybe if we get some off-road vehicles. Over here, this is just a heavily wooded area. Almost like a, I guess you could say this is like a forest over on this side. Is there any trails through here? I believe there is a couple trails through here too. I got all sorts of neat little, almost like Easter eggs here. Over there, there's a little log cabin, or like a little, maybe that is a log cabin, or maybe a little workspace. Not sure what I want to do with that yet. And that's where this loop comes into a dead end. Now, I'm not sure if we can continue this loop. This is probably going to be a dead end here. Maybe this will be where I wanted to do like a lumber mill area over here, and that's possibly what this area can be. So that could be pretty cool. So maybe I'll get some heavy equipment and we'll get some buildings out here. I did, at one point I had a lumber mill in the old town, which we might use some buildings from it because that was an awesome setup. It was kind of on its own little platform, but I'll be able to cut those off and maybe stick them out here and make it look like we actually have a legit lumber mill out here, and we'll get some of that equipment out and be able to use it. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. All right, we took to the sky real quick to kind of show you guys another overview here. There's the track we just came off of. There's the main loop there. You see the off-road track right here. Some more forest areas. There's actually a lake in here, and it's kind of hard to spot. Let's go ahead. Let's turn this way. Yeah, the train, one of the loops, we actually passed right by it. I just didn't really notice it. So yeah, we got a full-on lake here. You can see where that leads into where that's actually where we began the episode. You can see some of the trains over there. But like I said, I keep saying train world, but you can see over here we have factories. This is not all, oh, I'm spinning the scrap flyer. Come on, scrap flyer, you can do this. Cool, we saved it. But yeah, this is not all about just trains themselves. We got factory stuff. A lot of people in my Discord wanted to see some sort of like factory industrial world, so that's kind of where we're heading with this. So this area really needs some equipment. Now the whole thing is surrounded by water. I know I've already stated that it's an island, but this will kind of show you. You can see the wooded areas out here, and beyond that is water. So you've got that. Pretty cool. It's not like an oversized map, so I think we'll be able to fill this up and it'll actually look like full and not just really, hey, here's a bunch of blank tiles. Like meaningless tiles. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, let's kind of give you guys an overview of the map. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next train here. We've got a really cool piston train. All right, so we're coming back down to the starting point, or we're going to call this the train yard. I got to find a way. I'd like to be able to get trains into the yard and then pull them out. We might actually stack up some switches here. Maybe we'll do it that way. Here, let's lower down here, try not to crash. Uh-oh. And boom! That's a scrap flyer, by the way. It's Scrapman's flyer. It's a really good little flyer to get around. People always ask me, how do you take your screenshots sometimes? And I use that. So, anyways, back there, that's one of the factories. Let's walk through here. Now, I need to, and I'm going to do this. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea. We're going to stack some tracks, like, side by side, and we'll have switches, like, layered. That way we can have trains parked back here. And then, of course, we'll have the little, the yard, or maybe some of the workshop stuff over here. Maybe we can get, I don't know, I think maybe I can get a curve. Maybe one of those curved pieces. If I start it somewhere up here and get it to actually curve into this yard, we can actually pull trains out of the yard too. And maybe we'll have some parking for trains and storage over on this side. I like that idea. I think we're going to do that. So yeah, anyways, I'll say we're going to go and check out another train. Wow, that is a heavily wooded area. This is like a forest out here. Hold on, let's look through here real quick. Is there any little surprises? Oh, there's another log cabin over here. That's kind of cool. Wow. Yeah, so people have been going crazy with the tiles. This is actually rather impressive. Is this leading out? Okay, that leads out to the quarry. Okay, I was just trying to get familiar. I'm still learning the map too, because I'm not 100% sure. Once you get on the train tracks, you do get a little bit lost. So maybe we'll need to add some signage somewhere to tell you, hey, you're over here. But yeah, anyways, let's go check out this steam train. All right, so we have a piston steam train here. There's also another one that we're going to check out. It's right there. I've also got some more on my list that I just haven't gotten around to yet. You guys have been pretty crazy about sending some trains in, but I really like this thing. This is something, we've seen a couple piston trains before, but this one, it just looks epic. Like, check this out. That is too cool. So yeah, this is by Didoff. I believe I'm saying that right. So yeah, this is a piston train. This is one I was talking about earlier that you can just stand on and it'll go. You don't have to do anything with it. So this one, you have to hit a couple buttons to begin with. You hit the middle black switch. I'm assuming that gets the train, maybe gets it rocking because this is a piston-powered train. And then you've got a green switch for normal speed, a red switch for a little bit faster, and the black is going to be for reverse. I don't know, we have to look at this. I played with it a little bit earlier, but I kind of forget things. So let's hop up in the train. All right, so I think we hit this. Okay, so that's reverse, that's normal. These two in combination are gonna be a faster speed. I think we have to hit this first, so. Oh. What is that doing? Oh, it's like it activated the pistons. I think that's what's gonna get this thing rocking. So yeah, the pistons are in motion. They're ready to basically be released. So I remember I've played with a steam train before. He actually had thrusters to get the pistons moving and get those arms going, and then you activated the pistons. So if I hit the green switch, there we go. All right. Oh, we are moving. Look how smooth that is. The only bad thing, can I look out? Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. That is amazing. That's awesome. So we can go speed this bad boy up. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and I could, in theory, I guess I could let this go on the loop and it would just continuously go. Like we could be on the other side of the map working and we can walk by and we'll see a steam train pass by. Oh, that's awesome. Huh? Let's go back. You know, actually, I'm curious about this corner up here. I say let's go normal speed on it, so let's get up to it. Kind of get a little view of the lake over there. This is sweet. Is that our horn? Yep. We need some train crossings. That would be pretty cool. All right, we're getting up. I hope this can make the corner. I have not tested this out yet, so let's slow her down just a little bit. Allow it to get onto the corner here. Okay, we're cruising. We're doing it. This might actually be the smoothest train on the corner. And we're like putting 0 input in on it. You know, I'm thought about maybe doing this style setup with my engine, just have it where you can hit a switch and it will start going on its own, because this is actually really unique. I like this a lot. All right, we're powering through the corner right now. We're almost through with it. I guess I can go ahead and give it some more speed. Actually, we're at the track switch. It looks like it's good, so it's gonna put us here. We'll get on the inner loop here. Let's go ahead and speed this up. There we go. Does it get through this? No problem. No derailing. No crashing. Uh-oh. Oh, we derailed. I think we went through that too fast. That was set, was it not? Yeah, it was. Okay, so yeah, I think we powered through that. You gotta slow down for the switch. Let's go ahead and stick this beyond it here. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead real quick and switch the track ahead of this and get that one good to go. That way we'll get on the inner loop. All right, we're coming up to the switch here. We're going at a little bit more reasonable pace here. And this is gonna set this on the inner loop. And as soon as this happens, I'm gonna jump off, switch the tracks back, and just let this thing go and see if it makes it all the way around. I think the next switch should be good to go as far as where it's set. And then we'll go grab the last train, but here we go. We're gonna see if we have an issue here. Now the front wheels on this train are a little bit smaller, so I can imagine they're a little bit more prone to derail when you get in these little gaps, like right there in the track. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, we're stuck. What are we stuck on? No! No, come on, train. Wait, is it just, oh, it just never powered through. Huh. Maybe we need to give it a little rock here. Yeah, it still looks like it's on the tracks. So let's see if we can get this thing to, will that get us through? Hold on, let's reset the engine here. Okay, we'll let that set. Waiting for it, okay. There we go. And see if we can get this thing rocked forward. And there it goes. Okay. Yeah, it just took it a little bit. You know, you might actually have to hit the switch a little harder. Okay, let's go ahead and swap this one around. There we go. All right, should be good to go there. And the train's just gonna do its thing. It's in the speedy mode, so it might not like these corners. I might slow it down. I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I think the track up in front of it should be good to go. All right, so that is the Piston Steam Train. Absolute awesome train. And I think we're ready to move on to the next one. All right, so our next train is the EP09025. It's a Polish train. It's from Cuba, I believe his name is. I think I've got that right. I believe this one does fit this track. Now, this is a bit of a longer train, so I'm actually kind of curious if this works. Oh, there goes our piston train. Still on the track, doing a good job there. Alright, we're gonna set this behind it. That way we don't have a train collision here. So say goodbye to the piston train. It's gonna keep doing its thing. Okay, so we're gonna set this right back here. This might take a second to line up with the track. Yeah, I would say this is probably as long as our, as long as the Santa Fe. Hold on, let's drop this. Okay, it looks good. Cool. Alright, so what's the front? Okay, the front's up here. Oh, I see thrusters in this. Oh, we might be catching that piston train and we might be knocking it off the track. This could be bad. Oh boy. Let's get into here. Actually, do we need to go in the other side? What is in here? Let's get in. Okay. Oh. You know, I don't know how modern this train is. If anybody knows, comment below. This is cool, but no, can we control? No, you can't control this from both ends. You have to be on this side, and there's some of the thrusters. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and close that door. I like the interior on this one. Let's see, what is 2? Oh, let's back up. Oh, wait. Oh, it's got the little rods at the top. Should this be on like a electric? Is this an electric train? Hold on. Let's see what happens when we go. Oh, this train's gonna be fast. Oh boy. Okay. Does it have downwards thrust? Is it pinning itself to the track? I don't think it is. Question is, can it make it around a corner? I'm liking the way that looks so far. I'm being easy on the throttle, but this seemingly is doing this is doing a really good job. Okay, just kind of on off, on off, on off. We're actually catching the piston train. Oh boy, come on, stay on the tracks, buddy. You know, I really actually I dig these small wheels. I think they're doing maybe a little bit better job than the big wheels do. I made my wheels on my train a little bit smaller, but maybe we'll go even down to this size. Alright, we're off of that. And look at this, we're catching the piston train. You know, I wonder if we can push it off the track. I'm actually really digging this style of train. I've got a couple more styles like this on my lift. I'm not going to pull them out here today, but come on, piston train. Does this have a horn on it? I don't know if this train actually has a horn. Needs one. Oh, this is going to be mean. Come on. Let's move. Oh, the lag. Actually, can we push it faster? Look at this. We're speeding the piston train up. Hold on, we got a straightaway here. Oh, this is insane. We're actually pushing a train. And, oh, look at the pistons. Look how fast they're having to work here. Uh-oh. This could be bad when we get to the corner. Folks, we might be derailing. This could be a crash. Wait, what? How is this working? How is this? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. We just derailed it. Oh, can we still push through with the... Oh, it's starting to slow us down here. Oh, that's actually insane looking. Coming up to the straightaway here. Is it going to launch it off the tracks? Oh, we might actually stick it back on the tracks. That piston train does not want to give this up. It does not want to give up its spot on the tracks. Yeah, I think it's actually almost stopped us here. That's amazing. Let's back off of it. There we go. Oh, I think we're wedged together. Oh, I really do think we're hooked together right now. Oh, this is bad. Oh, and I gotta do something about this. All right, we're good. We're good. Trains are safe. But anyways, I think we've gone over most areas here. We're actually by the farm area. We will be putting some buildings in soon. We'll be adding some more trains. Like I said, if you want to add anything to this world, this is kind of a community project like the Micro City was. You can always join the Discord. We'll have a channel set for it there, or you can always send it by email. But yeah, I think we're pretty well good to go. I've got some things I want to do, but I do want to thank X or Xu. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he was amazing this week with putting together this map and starting the loops. So I'll look into other areas that we can add tracks. Maybe we'll add one. I kind of want one that goes around the whole map as far as the outer ring. That would be somewhat out in the water, so we'll probably be doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work on the train yard. We need to get some stations in, that way we'll have actual like stopping points, and maybe we'll make them stop on the different industries here in the train map. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. All the creations are linked down below if you like to like and subscribe. Everything helps my channel, and we will see you guys next time in Scrap Mechanic. Thank you.